guys, we're going to pick up the open motor today. Me and little Philip, we're going to take us a ride on up to Wilson. We got the old crate motor, the old hog. She's loaded into the back of the pickup truck. We're going to ride up here and get a real hog now. But we're going to take y'all along with us, and hopefully y'all enjoy the ride. I hope he sleeps most of the ride, because he can be a little peckerhead when he's sleepy. But we gonna hit the road, and got a couple of things we're gonna try to get put out there on the old interweb while we're going down the road and all that kind of good stuff. So a few little announcements and some stuff coming out that we're gonna keep y'all informed with. So we will pick up in here in a second. All right, guys. So for the month of October, we're gonna put some new sides on the car, and want to do something for breast cancer. My grandmother has she's a survivor of breast cancer. She's fought for it. She fought for a very long time to get through it, and Autumn's grandmother's currently fighting it, and she was told that her diagnosis was terminal about a month ago. So we're wanting to do something kind of special for breast cancer awareness month, all that kind of good stuff. So what I want to try to do is I guess sell spots on the deck of the car. Probably do like $10 a spot, and it'll be a ribbon, and you can put your loved one's name on it. I mean, you can put whatever you want on it. I don't care if it's, you know, your own name. But I think it'd be a really cool way to get you subscribers and viewers to interact with the car and show your support for the cause. But the profits from selling these spots on the deck will be donated to a charity. And I've talked to a few different ones, and I'm not too sure which one I'll choose, but 100% of the profits will end up going to a breast cancer charity for those who need the help or whatever it may be. So if anybody's interested in that, drop down in the comments. I got a Cash App or PayPal for the YouTube channel, and like I said, all the profits will go to a charity and be donated to them. Along with that, we're gonna be doing a wrap, and we'll start it on, I guess, the first weekend of October, which would be like the 2nd maybe. But we'll be running breast cancer themed wraps, and we'll just be trying to do our part to support the cause. But anyhow, like I said, drop down in the comments, or you can message the Facebook page or me on Facebook, Doug Penny, Nothing But Dirt on Facebook, Instagram, whatever. But I appreciate y'all for the ones that are going to do it. I'm hoping for it to do well. I'd love to fill the whole deck with names and ribbons. That'd be awesome. But we'll see how many we can get, and we'll go from there. So we'll catch up with you here in a little while. We're on 95 headed up north to Wilson, so be right back with y'all.
Okay, unwrap her.
I'm excited. Buddy, come here. Come help me. Here, come get it. Come get it.
We're gonna have to zoom out. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Lola. Oh God, I was not expecting that.
All right, guys. So y'all know what you're looking at. You know why my smile's here. It's a SP2. I think it's a 327 with SP2 heads and all, so should make pretty good power. I'm super excited to get this thing fired up. If Ryan would have ordered my starter, but now we're gonna find us a starter. Thank you to Ryan for helping me out getting the bell housing and the couplers and all sorted, and kind of teaching me about all this reverse mount stuff and all, because that's all way above me. I you know, usually don't run that kind of stuff with the crate motors because no sense in it. But now we got us a really nice motor sitting here, and it's one of those dream come true things. I would have never thought I'd be able to afford one of these. My dad said, why don't we look into an SP2 motor, you know? And I literally just looked down and said, man, I'll never be able to afford one. Luckily, had some really good folks, you know, help us out, and we ended up just trading a 602 carburetor and headers, which I got headers in this motor too, but I really appreciate the deal I got. And not gonna say who we got it from yet. We'll find out at Charlotte back in October or whatever. But I appreciate y'all, you guys. We're gonna push in the shop real quick, and I gotta wash the car tomorrow so I can get this thing in and maybe get it fired up here soon. But like, comment, subscribe, all that kind of good stuff. If you watched the last video, you saw us pull the motor out of the car. And t-shirts. So a lot of y'all want some t-shirts. I appreciate you know, y'all's support. That's awesome. And keep commenting. I love it. I love it. And seeing some of y'all say y'all might see us at VMS. Might have slight change in plans. We don't know if we're going to go to VMS Potomac on Labor Day weekend, or if we're going to go down to Volusia in Florida. We might make the trip down there. Ryan, that's where his parents live, and his dad's been wanting to see him race for a little while. So it's been some time since he's got to see him race. So we might end up going down there. We're just gonna play it by ear, and we'll keep y'all updated and all that kind of good stuff. But more videos to come. Next Tuesday, we're picking up a huge surprise, I think, to all you guys. So not gonna say what it is yet. Some of y'all know, but stay watching. But big changes coming. Gotta say a big thank you to my wife behind the camera right now. She's amazing, and I just thank her for letting me do all this shit that I love and spend all her money. But anyhow, we'll see y'all later. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? I am back out in the shop today. Motors sitting here chomping at the bit to get in. I'm gonna wait for Jamie to get over here and give me a hand. There's a lot of stuff hanging off of it, and last thing I need is to tear something up. Spent enough money already to make this jump to UMP. So got the car washed up this morning and went and got me a haircut. About to beat out some body panels and wash them up, wash a couple tires, and see what we can do. And hopefully the motor will be sitting in there tonight, and won't be fired up tonight. I'm still waiting on some parts, waiting for all the reverse mount stuff, waiting on a starter, bell housing, pretty much everything for the whole deal. But we're gonna go ahead and get back to work, and we'll probably pick y'all up whenever Jamie gets in. We set the motor back in, and we'll see y'all. Set the motor in. Jamie come over to help me set it in. So this thing's about to be a real race car in about, well, for y'all, like 30 seconds, because I'm gonna time lapse it. So stay tuned, and we're gonna drop this bad girl in. boys and girls, the hog, and I mean the real hog, is sitting in the frame. We're tightening down the motor mount. Still waiting on the bell housing and stuff to come in. But I'll be able to get the motor plate off, set a carburetor on it, and mount the oil cooler, and get that stuff done, change the thermostat housing over. I bought a new double pump. Double pass, not double hump, sorry. They're street stock heads. But I bought a new double pass radiator for it because I want to take care of this motor and make it last as long as I can. And being that the kind of motor it is, it's kind of hard to find parts for them as well. But shout out to Jamin for coming out and helping me. And just remember, you are beautiful. Everybody's beautiful, even if you're colored by a 1-year-old.
You're 6. Yes, you're 6.
Philip can't draw that good yet, so I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. Got all the body panels beat back as straight as they'll get. I gotta fix the headers and all for this motor, but don't forget that we're gonna do a kind of like a charity thing for breast cancer, and for all you that want to participate in it, I'd like to at least see $10 out of everybody, but honestly, for what we're doing, if anybody just, anything helps. So that being said, just any type of donation. I know I said $10 earlier, but in this video it'll be earlier, but after talking to a few different folks about it, we might get a little better outcome and participation if it's just donations. And it can be more than $10. It can be whatever you want to do. I'll put the Cash App and PayPal information down in the description, as well as the t-shirt link. Website got finished up today, which is Tuesday. And yeah, Tuesday. And so if y'all want a t-shirt, go down there, go to the website, order you one. If you're local, just let me know what you need, and I'll try to help save y'all on shipping. But we're going to go in the house real quick and eat, and then we'll be back out here in the shop. We're working on getting these studs out, and we're going to put a little bit better set of studs in it. I got to change the oil pressure fitting for the oil pressure gauge. Put the water temperature gauge fitting in, and I'm going to have to make a new end for my distributor, or for the MSD box to the distributor, because they were using like the weatherproof GM whatevers, and then hopefully I can get these headers taken apart so I can see if they're gonna work. But we're gonna keep plugging along, throw y'all back on time lapse. We got the carburetor on. I've got to still change the end on my MSD box, and it'll be ready. Might have to get a fitting for the fuel pressure gauge. Waiting on my pumps to come in. I think I've already said that like 1,000 times. Jamin's working on getting some measurements for pretty much like a grill for the oil cooler. I think we got some, well, it was his idea, but he'll make something pretty sweet to protect the oil cooler. We got the mountain holes drilled at least, and it fit perfect. It's almost like it's been in a shawl before, which I don't know that it has or not. But pretty much all these cars are about the same. But need to get my power steering pump off of it still, all that kind of good stuff, and move my reservoir back to here where it was when I bought the car, because it was already set up for the reverse mount stuff. And then tomorrow I'm going to take the headers up to Mr. Larry's and try to get them to come apart We're gonna try to heat them up, heat the collectors up, and get the rust out of there, and see if they won't slide off. I think we're gonna cut the video here. Next video will hopefully be this weekend of us firing this bad bitch off, you know, and she's gonna be rowdy. I know my neighbors are gonna love it, but they didn't complain about the crate motor. They might complain about this in a little bit. I'm excited to hear it, and excited to get behind the wheel of it for sure. But still not sure whether we're gonna go to VMS in Potomac anymore. We might end up going up or down south to Florida, to Volusia Labor Day weekend. The only benefit of that will be I would get practice on Friday with about triple the horsepower of what I'm used to, which would be nice, you know. But maybe I just go up to VMS and we'll get some seat time at that track, because we're going to go back up there for a big race here, and not too far away, I don't think. But anyhow, we're going to end this video here. Appreciate Mr. Larry. He come by. I'm borrowing his cherry picker. I always do. But he takes care of me pretty well. And like I say, appreciate this man right here coming over and helping me. Jamin, he's great help. And he does that out of love for it. So that's always a good thing. And he can pretty much do anything for me. I think he might even kill somebody. But but anyhow, we did get some batteries for the power wheel also, thanks to Jamin. He got him a battery and a charger, so we might hold off on making it fast here for a little bit, but definitely coming on one of these days, and looking forward to him actually being able to get there and know exactly what's going on. This will be pretty neat. But anyhow, we might do us a power wheel video for you that want to build your own for your kid or whatever, because there's a couple points on this one that I kind of messed up, and I built that thing in like 2 hours, so I just did a whole bunch of cutting. I didn't think about going back and making anything solid. So when I set him in there now, he's kind of getting fat. Well, he's not fat. He's getting heavy. He's getting like his dad. But his thick self, when he sits down in there, it messes all the geometry up that RTR threw on that front suspension. So we're gonna have to stiffen it back up. But anyhow, we gonna end it here. Like, comment, subscribe. Go by and get yourself a t-shirt or two, and we're gonna need it, because racing's about to get real expensive. I know a drum of fuel is about 3 times the price now, and hate to say it, but oil change about twice as much, and I gotta do it twice as often. So anyhow, we're gonna get through it. I might not be able to race as much, but it'll pay off in the outrun, or in the long run, because I'll be getting better exposure and be able to go to a lot more different tracks and have better competition, which will make me better as a driver, and that's what I need right now. So hit the subscribe button, and we will check y'all later.